We are now in Kalan, more central than we ever expected. We focused a lot on how to get on that train, maybe not enough on where to get off. I was kind of banking on an out-of-town supply depot. Let's focus on achieving the out-of-town part fairly immediately. All right. So we got 2 regular shooty dudes and a mortar type dude. We have to knock everybody out, seal all the reinforcement doors. We have 2 doors left. Finish without letting any enemies attack. I like that. Finish by the end of turn 2 and hit 3 enemies with a single spectral skull. Okay, so we should probably... This spot might give us... Okay. How does turn 1 sound, game? Kind of crushed that one. There's a lot of riot shields. Fudge! I don't know if we can take 4 of those things. I had no idea Chapel Street's presence was this heavy. Feels like we walked into the tail end of a clash. All right. I see there's something positive joining over on this side. That's exciting. Okay, so let's see. So let's get you to here. Grab that intel. Grab this intel. Let's see, is there an easy way to... We didn't take care of any of their gas masquery. Let's skip that for a second, because I kind of feel like there might be like a really sick spectral skull here. If I find the right location to stand. Seems pretty good. We got one guy with the gas mask off, that's all. It's a little disappointing. But we can just let these guys charge in. That seems kind of fine. I don't think that's a huge deal. And then I don't suspect anyone's gonna run into my shots, but get inside. I've got this. Appreciate it, but we don't really have an inside yet. Then get out of the curfew zone. Okay, but we're gonna help you first. Sorry. New squad member, Dal Sabine, the rebel riot priest. You've all heard of her, a resistance icon, using the armor of her chapel oppressors against them. She might be the only thing that hits harder than they do. Got it. Cool. All right, so what does she do? So she has charge. She has sensor. Okay, so charge is charge in a straight line at a target, knocks them 1 square for every square you traveled. So very long run up, more effective. Okay, very cool. Sensor Slam. Hit an adjacent target for significant damage, then knock them back. 3 damage, 1 knockback. Swap. Swap locations with any person you can see. And throw Riot Block. Throw a low barricade that blocks movement. Can be used as cover and does extra damage to things knocked into it. Interesting. Okay. So right now we can't really... So we could like move somewhere. What do we got? We got... So like if I move to like here... And then charge at you... That didn't take care of the back guy, so I don't know if we really want to do that. Well, I mean... Okay, so... Let's think about this. I was hoping to get more gas masks off so that I could do more things here. So right now, they're 2 knockback resistance. Oh, Doll has armor and anti-knockback. Oh, that is interesting. I mean, so what does this look like if they all run up? Okay, doesn't look great. So, does have armor. Does not, Does not have... Is not invincible. Okay. I feel like using our chain bolt last turn was probably unwise. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. So I'm just trying to figure out gas masks right now. That's the... So we'll do that. Let's try charging this guy. See how much that pushes them back 1, but does not even get rid of their gas mask. So I could... So if Banks ran over to here, we could Death's Door here. If you move to here, can you charge over stuff? You can't. You do this and you charge this way. Does that knock him back 1 or 2? Knocks him back none. Okay, so we can't push him to there. Okay, this guy's got full armor. So I think maybe I move Banks over here. Move you over here. Well, hold on. Oh, wait, actually, this is kind of interesting. So if I move to here... No. Move you to here. Move Banks to here. Then we can do a predictive bolt this way. And unfortunately, we can't really... Well, hold on. Oh, it didn't get a kill, so we don't get to use it again. This does nothing. So what does Sensor Slam do to you? So swap here? That doesn't seem good. So at the moment, this guy makes it in. So we need to figure out a way that that doesn't happen. But we can just do that to buy us some time. There's a manhole cover here, which presumably we could knock people into, I would assume. Actually, hold on. So we have this situation going on. Why not pop transference here? That didn't knock back, but and actually maybe hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit further because I'm gonna charge to here just to build some space. That doesn't seem like a great place to move. That is 3 damage, so we still take too much damage there, I think. Alright, I'll do that. Then I'm going to use transference here to here. Maybe there's a time boost option here where we can get a little more value. So if we do that, we can charge back this way just to get out of range. You can set up transference again to knock some riot shield stuff off, and I feel like if we get some sedatives going, we're pretty good to go. Fenestrate 2 hostiles in 1 turn. Hit 5 enemies with a single spectral skull. Oh, did I already use spectral skull this round? No, but I have used Banks' mana. All right, let's restart the level. Okay. So I need to save. Wait, didn't I do that with? I swear I hit 5 with that. That seems like a 1 or the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we get that one done. Have Doll deal a total of 10 knockback cumulative. That seems like an aggressive goal. Okay, so move to here. You can move to here. And we have to defenestrate 2 in 1 turn. No, that doesn't do it. And that also doesn't do it. Okay, we gotta save the mana for now. I do think this person is a pain, but maybe we gas grenade them. But then I think we're waiting. Actually, we don't need to gas grenade them because I think I can just do that instead. I don't defenestrate. So we got 1 defenestration there, but I guess that's not enough. And we do need to use a death's door. No, we don't. Okay, we just need to do cumulative 10 knockback on Dull. Seems like a lot of knockback. So we got to get like a long run going here. But maybe that's okay for a first turn. Okay, so the chain lightning makes me think we can send 2 down a manhole cover here. So let's see if I am indeed correct. Into that you go. Into that you go. Hit you. Into that you go. Hit you. Into that you go. Okay. But before we do that, let's have Doll get some crazy knockback thing going here. So that gave us how much? 7 done. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's defenestrate. Oh, it did not send them both down. Interesting. Can you swap with anyone right now? Wow. That seems exciting. Okay, that seems super cool. Now we just need to transference you to you. Wait, I think I messed that up. Transference you to you. This guy's laying down. Yeah, something a little funky is happening for sure. I'm not sure what if anything I can do here. Because if I foresee right now, this person did do an action, it would seem. Okay, so I think we need to do something slightly different with our swap, maybe. If I time boost you now. I think I made it worse. Yeah, swap does seem like a great predictive shot enabler. Let's see if we can get one going here. Okay, so let's see. So you have not moved yet, so we might as well do this. Then predictive bolt. Then maybe we just swap with you. Then I think I will time boost again. But now you don't have... Now, do you have... You have a gas grenade, but we have yet to do enough work on you that we can knock you back. So my thing right now is I think with most of my... Oh, we moved Jen. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning of the level so I can see the way that things started. Okay, so... So I go for the greed charge right off the bat. Okay. Then Jen needs to send you to the Shadow Realm. You to the Shadow Realm. And this is what caused the bug. And it caused it again. 2 people getting knocked down a manhole cover is bad for business. Noted. Okay, do I have any way to move this guy one more tile? So let's swap you to here, maybe? And then... No, that doesn't work. So does that... So the lack of knockback means that I can't push you. Okay. So we can predictive bolt in this direction. Get you. So now we have that for knockback. Then I think we've not gotten our second defenestration this turn. This doesn't knock you? No. If you're over here, does that... Because this guy doesn't have a gas mask. Nope. This manhole cover is really steaming me. This is the beginning of the turn. Still feels like logically we need to do this to get good knockback. Now, if I could get a little damage, I could knock this guy in. Like, so if I move to here, this does not push him back. Okay, so here's what I think we do. I think we do one of these. We do one of these. Oh, and actually, Jen can move before she does that shot, can't she? Yeah, so move. Oops, that was Banks. Yeah, move like this. Point blank shot. Send him into the nether. Into the nether realm. Now, you get another movement. You come over here. Rinse and repeat. Then you move to here. Get another action. That doesn't get you there. Can you... you can't throw the riot shield at someone who's next to you. Is that true? No. Looks like... Oh, you can only throw it into an empty slot. No. That doesn't help. Okay, so you just sent them flying. Now, if we time boost you, you still have... You could still do... lightning, but that doesn't do much good. Gale Grenade does nothing. I mean, I could Gale Grenade myself this way, but it's still only one tile. Oh, I guess that still doesn't get you there. We've defenestrated everyone we need to. Maybe we just shoot you back. And then we can just run away. And then all I need to do is toss transfer on you. Okay. And then we just need to do like one more big knockback, and I think we're good. We can set up a death's door here if we want to. Don't know that helps much, but you're not gas masked, so I think I can do this and then... Oh, you don't have an action. And you're too broke, but you can... How far does this push you? Oh, that pushed you a lot. So if we move up like this, send you into the nether realm, and then if I just like throw the riot shield here, does that block you? No. Does not. If I move you to here, then I can do one of these, maybe? Oh, this hero can't hide behind riot shields. Or behind the deployable riot doohickey. Got it. Okay, so then If you swap to here, now we're out of range of this guy. Aha. But now this person is very hard to move. Well, maybe we have a diagonal here. There we go. All right, and then this person isn't coming in. And actually, maybe we just... Center Slam has a lot of knockback associated with it. Apparently not. Apparently it does not have Z knockback. Yeah, we need the cocktail. There we go. All right. That one took longer. You don't push the Riot Priest into the hole and set up the Death's Door behind the squishy enemy. It worked out all right, Dio. I see what you're saying, but it also did the thing. Can't complain, right? All right, knock out all enemies. So presumably, so right off the bat, if I just do this, what happens? Yep, and we don't care. That's what I thought was going to happen, was that the Overwatch wasn't going to matter, which is great. Okay, what were the... Prevent 5 reinforcements in total, finish by the end of turn 2, deal 5 slam damage to one target. Which one is slam? Sensor slam. Okay, this does 3 and 1 knockback. So that means that whoever gets slammed has to have a sedative on them. You're gonna get double shot if I do this, right? You only get shot by 1. Okay. So maybe we can work something out there. Yes. So here's what I was thinking. Let me try this out and see if it works. So this does not fire overwatches. Oh, it does. I thought because it wasn't doing direct damage, it didn't. Let's see. So we can false prophet to here. No, it doesn't work. Move you to here. False prophet to here. Now I think that they can't see her, so that I can do this. Okay, so she wasn't blocking. So that doesn't quite work. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get sedative on this guy. So, okay, so one thing we can do is if I move you to here and you to here. Predictive Bolt doesn't even take this guy out either. That's... Oh, and I do get shot for that. Okay. So yeah, so for the slam damage, I feel like we need to get extra knockback to make this work. So let's see. So are we gonna get shot by them? This guy is gonna shoot us back? Okay, yeah, we can't do that either. Does Gale Grenade cause shooting also? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so but we need 1 extra slam knockback damage, Dio, so I need the person to be sedated that we hit with it. That's what I'm thinking. I believe slam damage isn't sensor slam damage. Oh, really? Okay. So you think that if I did something like, well, there's not a great alternative here. But you're saying like if someone hit the wall, like if I did this, you can't do that. Because I was planning to move to here and hit them diagonally. Like let's test it out really quickly. So even though this is bad and we get shot, let's just try this out and see. So I assume this would achieve the goal. Wow, that didn't achieve the goal. We took 1, 2, 3, 4. So because of armor, that didn't work? So one thing we could... that's not terribly useful. Hey, Amaga, welcome in. These guys are really annoying. Okay, so let's see. So we can move to here. It feels hard to argue with the fact that that is probably the good first move. The goal specifically calls for 1 charge. You need to charge an enemy into the wall with enough knockback to do 5 damage. That'll probably be possible like on this person up here if they're not too much of a problem, but let's see. So now I can move you. So I could move you to here. Gas grenade myself like that. Now I could hit this guy and this guy. Shouldn't Zan take a shot there? I guess not. Okay, and then this person sees you, so we can't do that. So let's see. So if I move to here, and I instead, like, let's have you move to here. You can slam here. Sends you back a bunch. Doll takes all the damage, which is great. Then problem is you're not safe here. You are gonna get shot, right? Yeah, okay. So rather than having Banks run to there, if we have Banks run to here, I'm trying to create a little bit of a blockade, but I think now that I've done that, if you move to here, you move to here, you charge here. Actually, okay, I think that works. So now we can Spectral Skull. Oh, but the angles aren't right anymore. Also, does this do friendly fire? It does. Okay. Okay, so that didn't quite work. Slamming this guy seems like a great starting point. I'm looking for long diagonals. Supportive fire trigger on standard attack, chain lightning, and spectral skull are not standard attacks. Ah, got it. Okay. That makes sense. So, okay, so one thing we could do is we could Death's Door here. Have you move to here. You, I don't know where we put you. Maybe I put you here. Okay, so then charge here. Oh, I forgot supportive fire. Hold on. I need Zan to be like here so they get the supportive fire trigger. You need to just not be standing here. And now, if I charge, you will die to Death's Door. There we go. But now we got this fool. You still haven't done anything, so... Does this get you shot? It probably does. It certainly feels like this charge is just cheaper. It is a new game. That just seems like a good starting point. Now let's see. Oh, I can Broom Breach here? Oh, hold on. That's very interesting. So if I ran to like here, I can hit you with a chain bolt. I could if it wasn't. If I stood here, can't hit you. Okay, so any of these holes we can Broom Breach, which is interesting. So you can take cover. That's fine. But these guys are really very frustrating. Okay, actually, I have an idea. So you do that. Then what if you... moved over to here. Then the doctor... I'm looking for a tile where this guy can't see us. Doesn't seem to exist. So instead, I think the doctor moves out into the open like this. And then sedatives like that. Then you still have your movement. I think you move to somewhere else. Then we action. We time boost you. So you can do this again. And then... that didn't do enough. For slam, you can use the riot shield behind the enemy to create an immediate obstacle. That is amazingly genius. That did the thing. All right, 5 damage with 1 slam. All right, so now all we have to do is take out this guy, which should be very straightforward. But I don't want Jen. Now that I know what's going on with Jen, I don't need Jen to move. So let's do this. So far, there's a nice bit of challenge to this. Let's see. So what do we have coming in? Looks like those are either mortars or heavies. This riot shield person is like the most annoying. But I don't think we can make it all the way up there. Prevent 5 reinforcements in total. So preventing 5 reinforcements. We've done 2. If these each tick down, we can't do that. Which means that we need to think of a better plan here. It's hard to get 5 reinforcements down. That means that on your first turn, you have to... You have to get to 2 doors. And you have to get to the last door on the 3rd turn. And I can't switch the breach locations here. This is a little tough. If I move to here and I seal this door, I wonder if I still have enough. Now, banks... because you're one tile short of getting to here. But we can... Now we have at least a plan for how we do this. So, banks... But not... Okay, then we rewind. So you're here. Okay, so we need to move banks again to here. Because that gives us the sedative cocktail here. Then you move to here. You seal the door. You throw the riot block, and we hope that this is still sufficient damage. It is no longer sufficient damage. That's very disappointing. Because it means that we have to move to here. But that means we don't get... I think I figured it out. Hold on. So we do this. We time boost here. We're gonna use swap to get a different one of our people in range, I think. Oh, that was silly. So if we do this, now you can move to here. You can static blast like so. Then you can move again. Seal this door. Now we can swap you two. You haven't moved yet. You can move to here. You can seal that door. Now we're getting close on reinforcements. We're turn 1 right now, so we're good. I don't think we need to get to that door and close it. You don't need to move banks for sedative. That enemy only shoots if you attack another. That would move them, though, I think, DO. So I think it would change the lineup. I think we're okay here. All we have to do is get to this door, which I think we can do. We'll find out, though. Maybe I am incorrect. Oh, I don't have enough movement with them standing there. Only if you move them in the center with sedative on them? Okay, good to know. But now... Well, I mean, we can still make this work. Well, I guess I can just do this and then... Okay, so now finish by the end of turn 2. So now we just have to finish this. Unfortunately, I can't charge through. Oh, but we have Death's Door. And if you duck, we can shoot over your head, right? Zoop. There we go. That's all she wrote. Okay. That was a tricky one. These are starting to ramp up a little bit. I like it. It is a new indie game, yes. All right, everybody into the manhole cover. The swap. I love it. Yeah, swap is very powerful. Survive the Streets of Clan. Well, it was technically all one street. Survive the Streets of Clan. Complete. And make contact with the resistance. Oh, we're pretending we planned on this. Okay, sure. 30 meters below. Right, who the heck are you and where did you get your death wish? Hey, I'm Jen, this is Zan, and that's Banks. We're tracking a team of Black Ops wizards who are burning mana reserves possibly to start a war. Well, you're not Chapel, that's a good start. Glad it shows, I guess, or why so sure? Probably because we're bad. They'd lock you up for the outfits you're wearing. They're not above spies, but foreigners casting spells in the streets disproves what they said is biologically possible. Forget legal. That's messed up. Tip of the messed up iceberg stretching down the decades. They say only Kalanis can cast. Only the Chapel Anointed. Used to claim magic was a foreign lie till they figured out how to control people with it. Now they've invented it by attuning with the Pantheon. Either way, if people don't believe they have powers, they never push hard enough to find out. Any other biologically impossible foreigners show up recently? No word, but I'm not intel. If you're here to stop a war, you came at the right time. The Chapel are about to invade Medel. They've been threatening that for years, though, right? It's happening, announcing in Friday's sermon. Oh, shoot. The first Chapel's gonna declare war on the heretics, and the resistance is gonna lose a decade of blood-bought progress. How does it hurt the resistance? Kalani solidarity, that's why. They're doing it. They're finally starting to expose them, and this is their nuclear-scale distraction. The crusty old nationalists will crow for everyone to come together for the war effort. The moderates will say it's not the time to focus on our differences. Every twisted bone we've exposed of the Chapel's true nature will slide back under the comfortable fat of national unity. Graphic. I've had to explain it a lot. Look, I don't know if your war is the same as ours yet, but if they're even connected... Or if they're even connected. But if you've got a plan to stop it, you're one up on us. I have 25 years of Special Forces experience. Jen is the best investigator I know. And Banks can raise the dead. Also the only investigator, I presume. How can we help? Glad you asked. All right, we get some level ups. All right, Doll is getting some love, but let's see. So Supportive Fire 2 is no limit on how many times Supportive Fire can trigger is interesting. Time Bomb. Time Bomb would have been really good in that last place if we can get everybody clustered up. So if we have more fights like the last fight that we just had, Time Bomb seems very good. Useful Fiction is very interesting. I think can we use it for sealing doors? Also, just getting more damage could be quite good. Let's take a look at what Doll has going on. Momentum. If you travel at least three tiles, inflict +3 knockback. Seems awesome. Once per turn. If charge hits a target, your action is refunded. Insane. You can optionally pass through targets to charge at others behind them. I was just thinking I wanted to do that. +2 damage there. Friendly refund. If used on a teammate, the mana cost is refunded. Does not apply to other allies. Swap had a mana cost? I didn't think it did. Panic. If enemies are targeting you when you swap, they'll shoot the person you swap with immediately. Ooh. Swap with objects. Also interesting. Recall. Once per turn, your Riot block returns when it's destroyed. Or wall mode. Can remotely target the cover to be tall enough to block direct attacks from passing a bit. Ooh. All of this seems really good. I think Rampage is a really good starting point. I think refunds are generally strong. So I like that. And then over here, Time Bomb seems quite good. If the shot fires on your target, gain 1 mana. Yeah, has some value. Supportive fire with dolls, because charge is their primary. So we're going to shoot whoever they knock back. I'm going to go supportive fire too, because that with rampage, I think is pretty sick combo potentially. So we've done all the dreams. No new proving grounds. Do you have a cool outfit? Scrapper's pretty cool. So is Broadwave, though, I will say. I actually really like all of her options. Sweet. All right. Well, I think we're ready to move on.